my other althea tree that's down by the creek. This is a cutting from a tree at my old house. And y'all can see it's just tall and skinny. It's probably about 3 foot tall, but it finally got a bloom. And there's a yellow canna. Isn't that pretty? And still no turtle. I think he must have moved on up the creek. He must have went through the tunnel back towards the main highway up through there. It's wooded area. And he probably went back up there where nobody could see him. Or maybe he was in the area laying, or she was in the area laying some eggs. Brindley's after something. And her leash is under Nugget's belly. Look at that. Bryn, get out of there. Get out of there before you find something you don't need. There's a lot of crickets out here. Get that Texas star opening up. Come on now. Get over here and leave it alone. Lizard or bug, grasshopper. There goes a grasshopper. A lot of crickets out here too. This is blooming pretty and has a lot of buds on it. That wind blew today, a little rain come through and I got little sticks down everywhere. Tiger lilies are showing out. Aren't those pretty? Beautiful. And that one's probably about 5 foot tall, and it's actually standing up like it's supposed to. I think it's caught on the other plant. We're out for our walk this morning, and look at this. Look at this beauty. Isn't that beautiful? That's a cutting that I rooted and planted here last spring. And look how big that bush is. That bush is up, probably 4 foot tall, and it's loaded with buds this year. It bloomed last year, but it wasn't that big or that pretty. It's gonna be real showy out here by the road. I love it. One of my neighbors was walking with her daughters, and I give her some seeds off of the Texas star. I've never shared plants with her before, but her husband was walking with her the other day and commented how pretty the Texas star was, and I told him, give it a few days and there'll be a seed pod and I'll share with you. Now this is the red one. See, that was very tiny. I planted that one in the fall, but it'll get really big. Y'all can see how much taller that one is over the bird bath. That one will get really big. Actually, I might have to end up moving the bird bath. And these are the little seedling crepe myrtles that came up under my 2 crepe myrtles over in the fenced-in yard for the pups. And I put these over here last year. And y'all, this thing this year has just gone crazy. But it's blooming. I didn't know what color it would be. And y'all look, they're both the lilac. I love that lilac one. It's over, sorry the fun. It's over there in the fenced-in Can't see it for the sun glare. It's over there anyway. And so we have all this new growth coming up in the middle. These shoots that are coming straight up here. So in the fall, I'll cut all this stuff that's hanging down off. When they're young plants, for some reason they tend to do that. They'll droop over. So I cut all that around the edge off, and I trimmed under it so I can mow under it, and y'all can see all that new growth under there in the middle, how green. So I'll cut all this excess off, and we'll let the middle grow, where it'll just grow up nice and tall. But this one is also the same color. But see all that new growth in the middle since I trimmed the bottom? So we'll cut all this excess off in the fall to shape it. But it's going to be the same color, look. It's so excited. Those are going to be so pretty sitting out here with those lilac blooms on them in front of all my hostas. And then we have the bigger plants over here, the hibiscus. So it's going to be really pretty. But anyway, there's the two crepe myrtles, and the one on the right is the lilac one. But see how I have those shaped? Those trees were planted when my son was like 19. He'll be 46 this summer. But I trim those every year and keep those shaped. My cucumber plant is going crazy right here on the fence. It is loaded with blooms. Oh goodness, we got the neighbor's dogs loose, so let me get off of here and get these two in line. Okay, I took those two silly things in the house. Look how big. That flamingo's 4 foot tall. Look how tall this Mexican sunflower is. Isn't that beautiful? Crum Lily. White Texas star. I don't know what color that crepe myrtle's gonna be. That's one I set out too. And y'all see, since I trimmed the bottom, see all that new growth? So I'll cut all these back in the fall. I was gonna take you over here and show you my little, sorry y'all, something come up on my phone. I had to get it off. I think my phone's fixing to die. This Crum Lily still blooming. It's been blooming for weeks. I looked up online and I found one of these kind, and it was $79 a plant this size. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I don't know, 6. I think I bought 2 from the other house over here, and it's multiplied to 6. Okay, I was going to show you my little veggies coming up. Y'all know I planted those several times. And that's my Chinese cabbage and mustard greens. And I hope it makes it this time. Y'all know we had so much rain, everything kept drowning. So I was going to show y'all that I put it over here in the shade by the, y'all can see we're by the creek. And it gets a little bit of noonday sun, a little bit. So it's not in the hot sun. So I don't know, it might work right there. I've never put them over in that bed. So I don't know what that is coming up in there, but that looks interesting. I haven't planted anything in it, so I don't know what that is. Y'all, that's an avocado tree. That's an avocado tree. Y'all see that? I do believe that's what we got. Is an avocado. It's an avocado seed. Y'all see that? That happens a lot because I throw those avocado seeds in my compost. Last one that come up like that over in the flower bed I give to my niece, so I'll find somebody to give that one to. I'll let it get a little bit bigger. So that's my blueberry, and this is my eggplant, and y'all look, it's blooming. I gotta get a stake and tie it up because when those eggplants come on there, it's gonna fall over. I tied my little tomatoes up a couple of evenings ago, these tomatoes. And so there's a squash coming up. My okra back there's doing good. And these little tomatoes are loaded with little tomatoes. And I planted these squash, and they're coming up. See my squash and a lot of my stuff when it, look how big those banana trees are. When it rained, I did all that raining, it rotted. They rotted off from the rain. There's asparagus. Here's some tomatoes. But everything's kind of coming back out now that we've quit having so much rain. And y'all, I don't know what this is growing wild here. Some seed I've dropped or something, but we got these tomatoes are coming back out. And look at this cucumber. That's my fig. I've been trying to keep it on this trellis. Look at all those blooms. This is 3. I got 3 small buckets. I had 1 over here last year, and the 1 was more cucumbers than I could eat all summer. So I may actually get some tomatoes and some stuff before summer's over. It started out really bad because those containers stayed too wet, and that's the first time. Y'all, I don't know if that's a pumpkin or what, but I guess we'll find out. There's another one that's come up. It may be cantaloupe. I had cantaloupes over here last year. Maybe cantaloupe. Okay, let me go and, y'all look. They're waiting at the door. They're all standing at the door. Let me go let them silly things out. They're like, why are you walking around and not letting us out this morning? It's when I come out with the pups, they start hollering because they know as soon as I take them to potty. That's my lemon trees that I grew from seed, and that's all my pomegranates that's lived. Okay, girls, here I come. Here I come. Y'all, I'm just gonna let them out and go and get me some coffee. I cut a watermelon last night. Uh-oh, hang on, I mashed a button. Sorry, y'all. I cut a watermelon last night, and I threw these watermelon rinds out here. The ducks love that watermelon. Okay. Okay, ladies. Okay, ladies. Come on. Tell YouTube good morning. Quack, quack. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, rising sun. How are you, buddy? Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning, quack quackers. Okay, let me get some feed out of here. Y'all, I don't know how to hold this phone this morning. I don't get it. I'm gonna take y'all, see? They went straight over to that watermelon. I knew they would. Okay, here we go, here we go. Here we go, let's get some feed. Yeah, we hear you. Yeah, we hear you. Here, y'all want some right there? Oh boy, it's better on the ground, ain't it? Yeah, it's better. It's better on the ground. Quack, quack. Hey, quack, quackers. Hey, quack, quackers. Okay, everybody's getting breakfast. Mama needs to go in and get breakfast and coffee. Okay, let's look at all these babies, how big they got. Y'all come over here and get some of that feed where they can see y'all. Come over here and get some feed. We took the mama hen out. We took her out. And she's running back with the flock. Her job is done. Her job is done. Y'all not hungry this morning? Usually that mama hen runs right over there and calls them, and they run right over there and start eating. But anyway, that's the babies we've hatched out. And that one I still can't let out. I try to let her out, and they attack her every time. So either she's gonna have to stay in here, or I'm gonna have to find her another home. The babies are doing good, y'all. I only have 9 left. I found one dead. I don't know what happened. It was in this coop. I found it dead a couple of weeks ago. So I don't know if one of the big hens killed it. There was no blood. There was no bite marks. There was nothing. It was just laying dead. So I don't know what that was about. That happens every once in a while. But anyway, y'all be blessed. Know you're loved. Jesus loves you more. Don't forget to say your prayers. And we'll see y'all in the next video.